Hello everyone, and welcome to another Chalice Chat. Greg is still here.
Hey guys!
And we are still playing. Off-screen, in between episodes, normally I like to do this during the episodes, and then I just did it by instinct and totally forgot. But I bought a whole bunch more bullets to replenish my stock, and I felt like we still had enough blood vials. Probably need to buy some more of those soon. Let me actually check on the state of my weapon disrepair, as it were.
Ooh.
And then we can get back into exploring the dungeons. Don't want to fortify, I want to repair. Ooh, worse than I thought.
Oh no.
Fortunately, it costs almost nothing to repair weapons. So... it might cost a little more than that.
So isn't that every time you repair it, you also lower the weapon's durability?
No.
Okay. That was the rule.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way.
Good.
I think there's a wording somewhere in the game that kind of implies that, but I think it was, that's not actually the mechanics of how it works.
Okay. Alright, layer 2.
Indeed. Going deeper and deeper. Aha!
Aha!
Pthumeru Ruins Layer 2. I need a torch.
Oh, that torch is one of the best side weapons in the game.
Makes it so much easier to see.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
Got a
boss door.
Yeah.
Empty wall. Oh.
Oh.
Look, listen to me. I said empty wall. I didn't even. That just makes no sense. I swear, doing this kind of thing just destroys my brain.
We understood you. Oh.
This is a pleasant place, isn't it?
Yeah.
This looks like a one-way door. Does it open from this side?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Back in Hunter times.
Only 5% of doors ever open from the side that you expect them to.
Oh, whoa, what's he doing?
I feel like he's summoning a bunch of enemies and making them angry, but whatever it was he summoned, one of them, I guess, died. And, it didn't work out that well for him. You should rethink your strategy next time, buddy.
Yeah, his plan, was clearly not effective.
Yeah, alright. I don't see anyone walking around up top. Sometimes there are, these little black goop things that can drop down on your head.
Ooh.
And I don't see any of those either.
Ugh, I call that rain.
You call that rain? What world do you live in?
Any city I go to.
The black goo rain
Black
world.
goo world.
Alright. There's probably a way up there somehow.
Ugh.
We'll find it.
I like the whole aesthetic, though, of, tree roots coming down.
Oh,
there's a guy.
Oh, he went for it.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Normally they have this little moment where they kind of clack their teeth at you and prepare themselves. But there's a black goo!
Oh, that's black goo. Oh.
Is this going to kill me? I'm dead.
No. You've got a little bit of life.
I'm not quite dead. I have a sliver.
That's goo?
A sliver of health.
Oh, wow. I did not think...
Then raindrops keep falling on your head, huh?
Okay, I thought you meant a little black raindrop, not like a... What? How do you call that?
Fortunately, they are super weak to bolt. So,
okay.
2 strikes and they're out.
Oof. Oh, watch out. Yeah.
Considerably more than that. They're highly resistant to every other type of damage. So.
Oh, he's dancing.
Yeah, he's just
You don't have to kill him. He's just dancing.
Dancing right there by the ladder.
Oh.
And it was his undoing. Oh, he came with me.
Huh.
He just wanted to be close.
Yeah.
Closer to me.
He was the one good guy in the dungeon.
Yep.
So there's a ladder
Not bothering
there.
anyone. Just dancing around.
Just having a good time. A millennia of dancing. So
Yep.
I'm sure his moves are pretty good. Oh, some more rats down there? Yeah, 3 at least.
I'm more concerned about more black goop dropping from the ceiling.
Yeah. 4, 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Oh,
Look at that rat. That sneaky rat.
Side mouse.
Waiting to ambush me. That was tricky.
What about the other side of me?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
swirling,
they know you.
nest of rats.
Ooh, they know you.
I had pebbles out already. Perfect.
They're singing.
Look at that. It's like you're right. It's like a rat choir.
Oh!
It looked like he jumped right over me.
It really did.
Out of stamina. That's not good.
Oh, no, not with all the rats.
Don't beat this low on stamina. Alright. You know, Bloodborne is one of those games where it's not that important that you, ooh, that was bad. Not that important that you level up your stamina too much. It's one of the things that you can wait to upgrade if you want.
One more.
And just because things in general cost less, it rejuvenates faster than in a lot of the other Souls games. There's a lot of reasons why people who play these games in things like challenge runs don't necessarily feel the pinch of being too low on stamina when they're playing Bloodborne. But at the same time, at least it's not a poison swamp. But at the same time, you just saw, like, you can run out of stamina, and that's never a fun feeling. And I've been leveling up stamina because I eventually want it to get to 25, and I do this weird thing where I just feel compelled to level up stats, like, in order.
Okay.
So, like, all of my stats I'm trying to get to 25, and then I will concentrate on the one or two I want to go up next.
Huh.
But even then, I won't like go like and then get my HP to 50 and then get my arcane to 50. I'll like get my HP to 30 and then my arcane to 30 and then my arcane to 35 and then my HP to 35. Like I want to keep it all in step, and I have little like numbers that I like to have them go up to. Where was that ladder? I think that's where I need to go.
Next on the left. Oh, now on the right, behind you.
Behind me?
Behind you. Yeah, around a little.
Oh,
right.
around this.
Yes, around
this
that
way.
thing. And then here it is.
I'm glad you remembered.
Oh, I hear something.
I hear something too. Sounds like a dog.
Yeah. Oh, I hate dogs. They're the worst.
They're pretty bad. I feel like I've started to get actually a sense for their movement pattern. I've fought them enough in enough games, and I feel like they just use the same attack moves in every one.
Yep.
That I feel like I've actually gotten pretty used to how they move now. That being said, how they move is super annoying, and so as used to them as I've kind of become, they can still pose a threat.
Yeah, they're just so annoying in every single game you ever play. Oh.
Indeed. I'm paranoid about that black goop, man. I keep expecting it to fall anytime.
I can tell. It's almost as much as the invisible walls you're looking for.
Yep, the illusory walls that continually evade my detection. Look at these treasure chests.
Yeah,
I feel like there has to be something in here. Very rarely do you walk into a room with a whole bunch of treasure.
Oh, there it is.
A whole bunch of treasure chests and nothing else.
Yep.
This is so cool. I'm 2 for 2. Like every single layer so far has had an illusory wall. Will there be more?
Oh my god, there's only one way to find out.
No. No, there will not be more. But look at this. It was just a room full of chests.
Yeah, that's nice.
This has happened a couple times in the Chalice Dungeons, and every single time, I think you can hear me just be completely incredulous. Just like, they wouldn't just put a bunch of treasure in here, would they?
Who does that?
No, apparently they would.
What do we got here? Oh.
Ritual blood. There's probably lots more Chalice materials. That's another thing about the Chalice Dungeons. Most of the treasure is recursive. So you get Tomb Mold like that, or Ritual Blood like I picked up before, and they help you make more Chalice Dungeons.
That's not as cool.
So, Chalice Dungeons for more Chalice Dungeons.
Yeah, not as cool.
Less exciting anyway. Where was that illusory wall? That
right
I was
here.
so excited. Here, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, this looks like it might be a treasure room.
Ooh.
There's usually like one tricky enemy. But sometimes, you know, as always, they're waiting to ambush you, so you never know what might happen.
That's interesting.
Oh, this time it's not one tricky enemy.
Oh!
It's a whole bunch of these wandering rats.
Oh, this is the best! Oh, please, all die. All die.
I can't kill them all, but I think I can kill these two.
Yeah! Oh, one more shot.
Come back, stamina. Come back, stamina, that I'm really glad now that I got up to 25. Thank you. Alright. I'm almost positive the others are gone by now.
Yeah.
Normally I like to take my time and take out all these little statues, but
Yeah, that probably disappeared.
Yeah.
But still,
Alright.
2 is better than 0.
Yep, 2 is better than 0, and 2 out of 4 I think ain't bad at all, especially for these things. Yeah, and in Chalice Dungeons, they're more likely to drop blood gems like this,
Okay.
as opposed to straight upgrade materials like they do in the main game. So, blood gems and other Chalice materials tend to be the most common things to expect out of these guys in the Chalice Dungeons.
Okay.
But, hey, I'll take them. Those gems only make me stronger. I'm gonna have to check them out at the altar in the dream, probably before we go fight the boss. Because I would like a damage boost right before we go fight the boss.
That'd be nice.
All right, looks like there's no additional treasure on that side. I see the main big treasure chest, but I'm just kind of looking over the sides.
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw anything over on that side either. So here we go. What have we got?
Oh, and... Dun, 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 dun. You get
Tomb
mold.
mold. Level 3. 4 of them. Hooray.
Man, just imagine a world where you see mold and you put it in your pocket.
Yep.
That's the world we're in.
You just scrape it up, and it's like, all right, I can perform a ritual with this.
Right? Oh yeah.
Let's partake in communion. The one thing I do think is really cool about these items is as they level up, they get more. Where is it? Key items, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it's key items. Is it this? No, that's the runes. Is it in the? Where are they? They're definitely not there. Upgrade materials? That's where they are.
Ah, okay.
So I'm gonna bring up like Ritual Blood 2,
Yep.
3, 4.
Oh,
You see the skulls?
man, look at that.
Like you start with nothing, and then you get the skull that's emerging. Well, it's technically not nothing. The first one just looks like a pool of blood. Then you can start to see the skull, and then it emerges, and then it's just swarming with them with level 4.
Wow.
And so the tomb mold starts as just mold, and then it starts to grow the spores, and then it starts to grow the flowers or stalks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the word, but
Crazy.
that's cool. I will say though that one thing that always bugged me was the naming conventions for those.
Yeah.
Because like I hate having the 1 and the 2 and the 3 in brackets next to it.
Yeah. I've
You
never
know?
been a huge fan of that myself. It kind of gets a little bit confusing.
It gets confusing, and then like, oh, I picked up 3. Oh no, I picked up a level 3.
Yeah.
One of these, yeah.
Or in our case, we picked up 4 level 3s.
Yeah.
So
Which is like, oh, which one did I pick up? A level 4, 3
I
level
just
4s, 4 level 3s? Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Minor complaint on an otherwise perfect game.
Yeah. And it's tough too because like it doesn't bother me as much with the Chalice Dungeon materials. It bothers me more with oh yeah, now we're on top of the bridge.
Yep.
It bothers me more with I was so expecting that to break.
Yeah.
Bothers me more with the gems that you use to power up your weapons.
Ah, yeah.
Because there's this whole really complicated naming convention that they have that actually I'm in the middle of preparing a video for, which taking me quite a long time to figure out exactly how to do it because it's a kind of video I've never made before.
Okay.
But looking at the mechanics of how the power-ups for your weapons work and the like level as a number and the particular naming scheme they have, they just don't generally work all that well together. It makes them very difficult to remember and oddly makes it harder for them to stick out in your mind, which is kind of unfortunate. No!
Ah!
Too early.
One of these guys again.
Yes. This is what I meant about coming across them as regular enemies and therefore getting kind of used to their attack patterns.
Yeah.
This guy is almost certainly guarding the way to the boss fight. Yeah. The thing about visceral attacks on stairwells is that they generally don't work very well. They've been wonky ever since Demon Souls, and it's a problem that they have yet to fully address. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I can see why it would be a huge challenge.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, and there's the lever.
There's my torch. You know we're checking invisible walls now.
Oh,
Illusory
of course.
walls. Just jump right into that one. Alright. Flipping the switch.
There we go. Unlocked!
Hooray! Somewhere in the dungeon, a door has been unlocked. And actually,
You haven't
we
been
can
down
just
there.
fall back down here.
Because there's this guy.
No, I didn't even see this guy.
No, yeah.
This was an ambush that I guess I just ran past.
I think you haven't been here. This is new.
No, I have been here.
Have you?
Because remember, this is the one-way door?
Oh, right. The other side.
Yeah. You know what I bet it is? I bet that through the boss door there's a side path that will link back up with this.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's what I'm willing to bet. Let's run through the boss door and find out. Oh, run through the closed boss door. Unlocked but still closed.
It's like rolling into it like an invisible wall. It's not illusory.
Disappears. No, the bars are still there. Why? Yes.
And here we are.
I thought so.
I'm gonna guess.
I thought we would have a side path like this. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Hello.
Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends.
Oh, is that a
Let's
croc?
play. I think it's a rat. Thank you for jumping directly into my melee range. Alright.
Oh.
More tomb mold.
Yep, and watch out for the black,
Yeah.
black goop, I
Yeah,
guess.
you and I are on the same page right now.
Yeah.
Watch the ceilings.
Ooh. Oh, hey,
it's
it's
Scorpion.
a scorpion.
These guys are resistant to physical, but weak to bolt. And they also explode into a gout of poison after you defeat them, so
Watch out, Ben.
back off. And you know what I bet? I bet this goes up to somewhere we haven't really explored yet, and this leads... I'm wrong. I thought that this would lead to the other side of that one-way door. But I'm going to explore on the level that we're at now. Try and remember that ladder.
Yep. In the mind.
Alright.
Come on, rats.
Not
Rat.
too much over
There
there.
we go.
Hello. Goodbye. Come closer.
Man, these rats are just very aggro.
Yes. They move so, in such a creepy fashion. I really appreciate it.
Can you imagine if rats in the real world were like this?
That would be so scary.
Yeah. It'd be terrifying. They just try to tackle you.
Yep. I think we've talked about before, Bloodborne is one of those games that's really fun to play. But when it comes to those questions which game world would you like to inhabit? Bloodborne is not a pleasant one.
No.
I wouldn't actually want to be running around doing this in these filthy, rotten layers with rats just swarming all over the place. And
the only thing you could
everything
say
trying to kill
for it is you're not gonna die.
yes, if you're linked to the dream.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you die, you just keep coming back. Then again, is that more of a nightmare?
Yeah, oh, that's a good question.
Which
What game would you live in?
I have no idea.
So I thought about this a little bit once, and
Okay.
I was thinking if I'm actually living there, maybe something like Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
Where it's oh hey, here's a guy.
Yeah.
It's very nice, very pleasant. If my wife was somehow transported into the world with me, we could have a nice life.
Yeah.
Or one of those farming simulator games.
Yeah, one of those really chill
Ah!
things where he hit me anyway.
I was you saw him coming, and he's alright.
He's I don't care.
Gotcha.
Hit you with machete.
He gotcha.
He did. There's probably someone with a cannon up above. Generally, when you see these pillars, there's a big open space, and someone is firing a cannon down at you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So after taking this guy out, I'm just going to run across the open expanse to the other side where I feel like I'll be a little bit more safe, have a bit more cover.
Got it.
And I could be totally wrong about the cannon, I just don't want to take any chances. There's someone here.
Rat right there.
I saw him.
Oh, he got cannoned.
He got cannoned.
Wow.
So we have confirmation they are not friends. We are interrupting their secret wars.
Yeah. The rats versus the cannons.
Indeed. Is this another... This
Another
goes
new
even
area.
further. Holy cow. I can't believe... Alright, well, let's just keep moving on then. I don't want to deal with that cannon, so... Let's fight these guys.
Oh.
I spit upon your polearm.
Oh. she
I
did.
swing over your head.
Yeah.
So long, buddy.
Oh, there's another guy in the corner. Yep.
Yep. They like to hide these guys that are just hanging out.
Yeah, well, they've been chilling here for millennia.
That's true.
You know?
Muscles are all withered away.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna take a break like I do every day. These guys are just dancing back and forth.
Well, that one guy, these guys are all just hanging out. The one guy was dancing.
Yeah.
Oh no! I timed that totally wrong. I thought it would be super cool and I would get them both in the same attack again. But instead, I do.
Nice dodge.
I see you over there, buddy. And I see your friend too.
Oh yeah. Take the lightning.
Oh. See, there's so much time before they come down with that strike that I always feel like I'll be able to interrupt it because the time of this is pretty quick as far as work is concerned. And frequently, as you've just seen a few times now, I am very wrong about that. And I pay the price.
It just feels so satisfying when you get that thud.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. And here's the big dude.
Yep, here's the big dude. Does he have any little friends still around? Kind of, but I think I can lure him away from him.
Yeah.
Come play with me over here. Now try it.
So forth. There are no trees.
Oops. I got sawed again.
I mean, there are no trees to saw here, so he's like, finally!
Oh, I have the torch! I wondered why the bullet didn't come out. It's because I had the torch. And torches do not shoot bullets.
No. Yeah, not yet. Oh.
At the quick slam.
Oh, there we go. Ah!
Just robbed this one. That's okay. It worked out. For now.
Oh, there we go.
There's that physical attack. Now let's... Oh, I want to lightning up, but I think it's still going to be enough for me to finish him. Boy, I wish someone would drop some blow vials.
Yeah,
Then again,
nice.
we are coming to the end of this path.
That's what I thought, but this keeps going on, and then there's like the second floor where the cannon guy is.
There is still the second floor. I think that ladder I had you remember is going to bring us up there. And then that'll probably be... Blah, 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 blah. Probably be the last thing we need to cross off in terms of exploration. Ooh, this is an important one. So, what would you say for these characters here?
Okay, well, by characters?
The Japanese characters.
Yeah. Like direct translation?
Yep, give me a direct
so
translation.
The workshop tools of Nani Kesuri.
I think it's Kini.
Kini Kesuri? I mean, fog shaving workshop tool.
Yep, and what might be a little bit more refined version of that?
A more refined version. I'm still not sure what a fog Kesuri tool would be. Shimo Kesuri. So that's what's got me confused because I'm like, Shimo Kesuri, what is like cutting fog?
Yep. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to go up the ladder, so we lost the item name.
Oh no.
That is the official translation for that item is the Arcane Haze workshop tool.
Okay.
So the Arcane Haze extraction tool. The idea is that you're extracting the Arcane Haze.
Okay.
This is Arcane Haze. Shimpino. I think that's Kiri.
Kiri is fog, right?
Yeah, it's fog. Fog or mist. So the arcane mist, the arcane haze, the mysterious mist, the mysterious haze.
Which makes more sense.
Possible translations.
Then
and then this item looks like it would literally it looks like it would erase that stuff, but because it's Kesuri, right?
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, you use it to extract the arcane haze from things mechanically.
So I'm imagining then there's that haze, that fog, and you're using that
to shave off pieces of it.
shave it off.
Look at this scorpion.
Oh.
It's overgrown.
Is that not how the thing always looks?
No, it looks normally they just look like scorpions.
Oh, cool.
Like this dead body, but that was a different take.
That's pretty cool.
But sorry, you were saying?
Oh yeah, no, like in the case of like Kezuru slicing off mist from an arcane magic or arcane fog from something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wonder if it might be like Enkitsu Kaziri, right? Like a pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
Like you're sharpening the haze. You're like
that's what I would
chipping
imagine.
away so that what you're left with is the haze. Like maybe that's what it's doing.
That's what I would imagine.
Maybe.
It depends on how it's used in the game.
That'll be a fun one to research. I feel like I come across this a lot, like all the time, where I look at something at like a literal translation and I'm just like, oh, this is fascinating. I wonder how they got from here to there. Or like if I was just looking at this literally, I don't know if I'd have put this together. And here's the loop back. I thought the loop back was the other direction, but no, it was this direction.
I thought, then how do we get to the second floor of that large room?
How do we get to the second floor of that large room?
Yeah, or are there places you can't get to?
I might have overlooked another ladder. Or it might be something that loops up from another layer. Because sometimes there's an interconnectivity, but that's pretty rare. So I feel like it might be worth checking to see if there's a staircase that I overlooked. Because I thought when I came up here, that is where I would be heading, but that's not how it happened. So we're going to do a quick scan of that, and then we're going kind of long, so we're probably going to have to call an end to that, to our episode at that point.
Yeah, I'm wondering, are there any cases where like they have a section, like the second floor like we're looking for now, that they just don't let you get to? Or is it the case you always can get there? It
has not... Oh, wow, I went totally the wrong way. It has not been my experience that you see an area like that you simply cannot reach.
Okay.
I don't think that it works that way. But yeah, to finish the thought that I was saying earlier, it's fun to play through this game and be like, oh, look at this Japanese. Isn't this interesting? I wonder how this would resolve. Oh, this is how they resolved it. I wonder how they got to that. And you can go through this whole process of research and figuring out, like trying to reconstruct their thought process, trying to reconstruct the constraints that they would have been working around and how they would have dealt with them. Mm-hmm. And it's just a whole lot of fun. Basically, this is a long way of saying I like making translation board.
That's a good... I'm happy to hear that you like making it, because it's a pleasure just to watch it.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. It's kind of an esoteric series, I feel like, but
yeah.
One that I enjoy. I took a running leap in the hope that maybe that was an illusory rock wall, but
has there been an illusory?
That was a close one.
Rock wall before?
I don't think so. One of these cages might act as an elevator.
Ah.
That has been known to happen. It won't be this one because it's missing a bottom. It won't be this one for the same reason. It won't be this one either. Didn't see a ladder. Checked both sides of that room. I wonder if we can look from underneath here and see.
Ooh, cannon.
Yep, there's definitely someone up there with a cannon. Oh boy. Where did you come from? Did you fall down from above?
Wow. That's a powerful cannon. I guess it's a
cannon.
I'm
alive! Holy crap!
Oh, hey.
Alright.
Give yourself some... Wow!
Alright, well, let's continue to run around here. I feel like I must be overlooking something.
Is there something that we passed on the way?
Maybe. Is that... Alright,
I think...
one of the ways they signal like places to go is by having torches.
Yeah.
But that's just a torch to let you know there's a passage there. And I was thinking sometimes there's a torch by a ladder, and maybe that was a ladder?
Mm-hmm.
That definitely wasn't the case. Is this...
So, we were wrong about the kanji, just to let you know.
We were.
Yes, I should have known this.
It is a very, very common experience with me.
Yes, so it's kasumi.
Kasumi.
Yep.
Okay.
Haze, dimness of sight. It's also used in sword making, Japanese sword, and nowadays knife making.
Oh, really?
Yep. When I was exporting those...
Oh, hello.
That was one of the 3 main types of knives.
Huh.
Oh. And in this case, I like that it's that instead of fong because that's more of a ambiguous term, I think. Get him in the back. Yeah, there we go. To me, that's fairly ambiguous, and haze, I think, is a great sort of term that goes all with magic.
Yes, absolutely. And the arcane.
And the arcane arts.
Indeed. Thanks for looking that up.
Yeah, no problem. It was bugging me.
I will definitely be referencing that in the process of making Translation Born. That's definitely going to happen. And we've been going long, but I feel like after we take out this guy, we have found something of a way forward.
Yeah.
So it might be a good point to call the episode and then pick up from here next time.
Certainly.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, Greg, for being with me for this experience.
My pleasure.
And thank all of you for watching. I hope to see you next time. All right.